think and break me.
Hi guys, welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're brand new then thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you'd like to stick around and join us in all of our adventures. You can do that by hitting the little subscribe button.
You know what it is.
If you do hit the subscribe button, then please make sure to turn on the notification bell as well, and then you'll be notified every single time that we post.
Absolutely, yeah.
So today we thought we'd share with you our 2020 goals. We don't like to set resolutions. I feel like it's the same thing, but resolutions feels like something you can only do in January.
Yeah.
Whereas goals for me, I do several times throughout the year.
Of course, yeah. You mind, to be fair, you do it every month. What's really good. Yeah, I think more goals are you can do whatever, and if you fall off the wagon, you can pick it back up and start again.
Yeah, so these goals are going to be goals that will continue throughout the year rather than, because John's right, I do set monthly goals,
Yep.
but these ones are ones that we're going to do for the entire 2020.
Yeah.
Lots of these are similar, so...
I think that's good though, in a way.
Yeah, so we'll start, I'm going to start if that's okay. So my first goal was travel. I would like to, obviously, go abroad. That's obviously always the travel goal.
Good.
But I mentioned in our New Year's tag that I really want to travel more and see more of the UK, especially locally. I think when you go on holiday, and I said this to you earlier, when you go on holiday, you get onto TripAdvisor or you start looking at things to do in this place, and we have never done that for our area.
No.
We think, oh, it's boring because it's where we live, but people come here and visit here and do those things, and I think I would like to do those.
Absolutely.
things.
I think we are so used to be around here, we haven't really explored everything that we can do around here. And there's a lot to do around here, to be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely.
So John's first goal was travel as well, or exploring.
Okay, yeah, exploring is what I call it, because like Emma said, it's not just travel far, it could be exploring our local woods or wherever. But I think travel, exploring, call it what you will, is the only thing that gives back to you. You know, it's something that we both enjoy, and it gives so much more back than actually you give to it. You got your photos, you got memories, and of course, and you meet some amazing people when you're doing it. So I think, of course, it has to be a goal for next year.
So my second goal also matches up with one of John's. So I've called my goal savings, and John has called his house.
Yep.
So we started this goal in 2019, and we started saving for a house.
We did,
and
yes.
Started saving for some trips that are coming up.
Yep.
So obviously we need to continue to do that. So we're hoping to have the house sorted late 2020, early 2021.
Yeah. We done so well last year to save how much we've been saving, and it was hard at some point. But hopefully we get into a point where we can see the end now. We can see the date potentially where we can start looking at a house for me and walking around him and making some decisions. What will be really, really, really fun, and I'm looking forward to that. Just to get something massively, what will be a massive achievement ticked off the list. So yeah, definitely.
So my third goal for 2020 matches up with one of John's.
Okay.
So I called it gym, and John called it gym and self-development.
Yeah.
I think John's title works best actually for both of us.
Okay.
So the same as everybody else at this time of year, we stopped going to the gym and we started eating rubbish.
Of course.
And the same as everybody else.
Yeah.
But we actually, I mean, I'm speaking for you, but I feel like it's true.
Yeah.
We both actually enjoy the gym.
We do. I do. Yeah.
Yeah, we enjoy going to the gym, and I just think it's so easy when you stop doing something to not go back. It's hard to motivate yourself that first time.
Yeah. It's finding the time, sort of putting it priority, because we're so busy, and there's always something else we got to do, and you think, well, I got to do that. I give gym a miss, but we got. For me, I want to make it a priority. That's got to be a priority, and that's what we want to do going forward. So yeah, rather than to say, "Oh, give it a miss," I know it's a priority. I'm going today.
And the self-development.
Self-development is massively that I'm trying to get into more. I've done a really good job end of last year, middle of last year, and now something that I want to continue. Stuff like, if you're having a bad day, it's positivity, it's your outlook of life. So instead of saying, or being really grumpy and it's all rubbish and really down in the dumps, turn it around and say, we're so grateful for what we have got, and like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but be positive about life rather than just going along with not being positive about it at all. I don't know if I explained that right, you know?
Yeah, you know, I think you did. So we're both big, I'm a big believer, I can't say but I'm a big believer in like you kind of get back what you put out.
Yeah.
So if you're friendly to somebody, they're going to be friendly to you.
Yeah.
You know, if you're positive, then positive things will happen. And
absolutely.
I think people that think, oh, well, something bad always happens to me, maybe those people, bad things do happen to people. Yeah. I'm not downplaying that, it does. But those people are maybe focusing on the bad bit, whereas if you focus on the good bit, you're like, oh my god, good things always happen to me.
Absolutely, I think it's a mindset. If your mindset that whatever happens, because like Emma said, really bad stuff happens to a lot of people, but if your mindset is, okay, how can I turn this into a positive, then I think everyone will have a better life and be more happy.
Yeah, maybe. So
that's how I look at it, and I think you're very similar, and that's what I try. And sometimes I fail, don't get me wrong, sometimes I don't think you're as positive, and sometimes I am grumpy, but most of the time, 95% of the time, I would hope to think that I am more positive and more happy with the situation. Even if, like, for example, like your car didn't work, okay, well, it's not the end of the world sort of thing.
Yeah. So we both have separate YouTube goals. I just thought that our goals would have been the same, but I don't, then they're not.
Yeah.
So do you want to start with yours?
Okay, so my YouTube goal is Emma mainly do the editing of her videos only because she's quicker and she's better at it at the moment. I would want to become more efficient at that. I want to become better at editing, so I want to take my fair share and do that more and help out as well, because it's our project, so we want to do it together. So I want to become more efficient at that. Mm-hmm. I also want to do more photography type of stuff. Like I said in the New Year's tag, we watched Endless Adventure, and she does, or they do, amazing photography in there.
So we need to up our Instagram game.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And they do some really cool shots of our cinematic shots with a drone, and I really find that fascinating. And it's something I would really want to get into and do a better job of that.
Mm-hmm. So my YouTube goals, obviously I would like to hit 1,000 subscribers. I don't know why, it feels like that is the next main goal for us.
Well, it is. It's next milestone, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'd like to try our first live.
Of course.
We're both still really scared. I think we said about it last year, probably, but we're still a bit scared about it.
We've got a plan for that.
Yeah.
We've got a plan. We've got an idea when we might want to do that.
I just don't know if you watch, so if you would watch, please let me know and it'll make me feel better.
Yeah, so if you want to watch, then we might have a plan for it.
Yeah. I'd like to meet other YouTubers.
Of course.
We met Bob and Kelly and Don and Gary and Fiona and Scott last year, or last year. And so this year I would like to meet some other YouTubers, so I know that there's lots of you out there.
Of course.
So hopefully we get the chance to do that.
Yeah.
I want to try a giveaway. I know the channels do a lot of giveaways, and we've never done a giveaway. And there is a reason we've never done a giveaway.
It is a reason,
I just don't want people to subscribe to our channel because we give them things. I want people to subscribe to our channel because they want to watch or because they like our content. But I do think it's getting to the point now where I do want to, you know, give people something as a thank you or whatever.
Absolutely.
So I'd like to do a giveaway. I definitely want to connect with more channels. I think a lot of people are really helpful in all of the groups that we're in, and you know, that's what's so nice about YouTube, is that it is a community, and you know, if there's questions or whatever, people are really quick to answer.
Yeah.
So I would like to get more involved in that.
Of course.
I'm super excited in the new year. We've said a few times before, but we've got lists of video ideas in the back of our diary that I really am excited to get my teeth stuck into, because a lot of them are original content that, you know, we've thought up in our own brains, and some of them are a little bit different.
Some of them are really good.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to do those and see what you guys think of that.
Yeah.
And then finally, I just put to improve. So John mentioned that I do a lot of our editing, and this year I learned how to use a green screen. But there are bigger YouTubers than us, obviously, that use iMovie, and I would like to see if there are things that they are doing that we could, you know, incorporate into our videos. I don't want to make it super like, you know, video clippy with other people's videos and stuff. I don't want to do that, but I just want to see where we can push it to and what we can do.
Absolutely, that'd be fun. Yeah, definitely.
So those are our YouTube goals, and then our final 2 goals each are separate. So do you want to go with yours first?
Okay, so I put time as a heading, and what I mean by that is, I think I mentioned it last goal video we done, but I find it really hard to get a work-life balance. It's, like I said, I always feel like I'm chasing my tail. You know, if I'm at work, then I'm busy, I can't do nothing else. If I'm at home, I'm also busy and I can't do nothing else. I never get just like quality time to do my hobbies or start a new hobby, or just to get that work-life balance where we can just go out and have a meal or lunch and just have that time just to relax and chill out, rather than just on the go 100 miles an hour all the time. I find that so hard to achieve that work-life balance, but hopefully we'll get that one day, because even like just like Christmas just gone, we've been 100 miles an hour every day, you know. And that's amazing, because we've got so much to do and so much we want to do, but we never get that day where we can just say, we're not doing nothing today.
Yeah.
We're chilling out. So that's what I want to find, somehow, the balance between it all.
We're not very good at resting.
No.
We're not very good at like just not doing anything.
No.
We're always like, oh, well, we've got nothing to do today, so let's do this.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I mean, it's good in a way. It's really good in a way. I love it. I love our life. It's amazing. I'm not complaining about it at all. However, it's that balance where maybe one day a month that you can just say, you know what, I'm going to get up late and I'm going to go out for lunch, and that's all I'm going to do all day. You know, because I can't remember the last time we've done that. So it's just that balance.
Yeah. So my final goal that I'm sharing with you guys, because obviously we both have mini goals that we keep separate, but I've kind of combined 2 things into this one goal, and I've called it reading and crafts. So every year I set a reading goal. On Goodreads you can set your reading goal for the year. I was slightly under this year, but I did have a massive reading slump in the middle. I just couldn't get into anything, and then in the last couple of months I've been reading non-stop, haven't I?
Yeah.
So I always kind of pick like based on activities that we've got going on that year. So last year I think my book goal was like 36, and I think I've hit 33.
That's good.
Yeah, it's not bad. I've read more, I've read less.
Yeah,
I'm not the quickest reader. Some people whiz through 3 books a week, and I just don't have time for that. I would love to, but I don't. So I'm gonna obviously set my reading goal, and I think I'm probably gonna set it around 35, 36 again this year. Okay. So that's my goal for that.
Good, yeah.
And then I don't know anybody that isn't a lover of Pinterest. Pinterest is my favourite place to get lost. You go into Pinterest and there are all these crafty people and people that know everything, and I don't understand. So I want to try maybe some Pinterest crafts.
Okay.
I think crafting is something I've always really wanted to do, but I'm really good at, like, you know, when you start something and you're not super good at it straight away, quitting, because I'm like, oh, I can't do this, and then I quit.
No, but you're really good.
I can't draw, so that's out of the question, and I can't really bake, and for so long I thought those were the only crafts out there, but they're not. And so yeah, I want to try a few crafts, and actually I think I probably can bake if I'm following some instructions.
You're really good. Your Disney ears you made last year were fantastic. They are really good, and to be fair, everyone mentioned your ears when you wear them.
That's true.
So you're really good at that, and that's far better than what I could do. So.
Yeah, so I want to see, like, I've got an entire board of things I want to try and do, and some of them don't look too tricky, so maybe I'll do those. But those are our goals for 2020. In the beginning of 2021, you can see if we kept up with them or not.
Of course, yeah. You want to go and check out last year's and go and check it out.
Yeah.
It'd be really fun to see what is the same, what's different.
Yeah, some of these are definitely the same.
Yeah.
But I think that's good. Like, keep on with it and
absolutely.
whatnot. Yeah. So let us know what some of your goals are for 2020, and leave them down in the comments below, and we'll see you in our next video.
Absolutely. Take care, guys. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.